You talked a lot, especially to me, about how Mr. Poff really helped your career and how he's doing a lot of stuff here. How did he specifically, is there anything that he did that you look back at now and you're like, wow, I'm really glad I had something like that?
I think what you realize is that he knew exactly what was going on. You know, he wasn't going to teach us from a standpoint of, hey, I just want to do this so you can get an A, B, C, whatever the grade was. He wanted to teach you for the real world. And he wanted to push you. That was what I always remember is like, oh, you want to host, but you need to learn cameras and you need to learn editing. So now every day when somebody's editing or cutting something or putting together a feature, I know what's going on. And so when you're doing an interview, but you know how it's going to play into the bigger picture of a show or what a producer might be thinking, that is a grand advantage. And I would say it's not only an advantage, it's a necessity. And he knew that and recognized that because he had all this real world experience of working in this business and then becoming a teacher in this business. He's also just a really good guy. And so when I come back and get a chance to say hi to him, that's the highlight of my day. And so it's awesome just being around you guys.
Did you have anyone at Notre Dame at that second level that was able to help you like this?
Well, that's a good question. Honestly, multiple people. Guys like Jack Nolan, who was doing some of the TV work, Jodain Masad, who was the executive producer at the time, and he came over from the Kansas City Chiefs, so he had been in the NFL and been around some great players, and then he came and was running our program. But yeah, those guys just passed down the knowledge of, you know, how can you push yourself to be a little bit better at this? You know, you're young and you feel like you got some good knowledge, but how can you be better at this? And I think what I've figured out over the 10 years is that you can always be better at something. You know, whether it's you feel like you're asking good questions, you can ask better questions. You just asked a great question right there, sort of short and to the point and open-ended, and it puts the pressure on the person who's talking to go give you some good stuff, and then you can think and follow up. But you know, whether it's doing play-by-play, there's always something in this business that you can pick up and do better. And I think that's what guys like Mr. Poff and Jodain taught me.